What I'm going to discuss today is or are the basics of data protection law as applied to minors. Now, look, this isn't a talk about how the law applies to children or minors generally, but what I'm going to do is to give it some context and give you some background as to how minors are treated in some key areas of law in England and Wales, looking at medical practice, contract law, the developments of data protection law leading to GDPR as it applies to minors, and look at member state derogations. Now, GDPR, of course, is European law, and those derogations apply to member states in the European Union. We'll also look at the position in the United Kingdom. Now, I'm going to cover the UK position under the UK Data Protection Act 2018, along with the law in the UK after the UK left the European Union, and in particular, the complexities and risks that have been introduced by leaving the European Union for any business dealing with minors in England and Wales, whether or not that business is based in the jurisdiction. First of all, I'm going to discuss the Skellefteå school surveillance case. Now, this is already a few years old, but in my view, remains of great interest. It's one of only a small number of cases where the regulator intervened on its own motion rather than in reaction to a complaint. The school district had the bright idea of testing whether or not facial recognition technology could be used to replace what I would call the Mark I classroom register in certain schools. Now, it's not known what the issues were that led to the idea gaining currency. What we do know is that a trial system was planned involving what was a small number of students. The Swedish Data Protection Supervisory Authority investigated of its own motion. A member of staff read about it in the newspaper. Well, when the regulator investigated, it was found that the school district had failed to comply with several basic elements of the GDPR, including the carrying out of what is known as a DPIA, a Data Protection Impact Assessment.